time players right now.
We are now joined by Ridge Tejada, cornerback, All-American candidate, University of North Texas. Media days going on with various conferences throughout the country. And Ridge Tejada joins us on 365 Sports, a name that's familiar to hear because of Raleigh, who played at Baylor, and his other brother that also has played college football. Ridge, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. What's it like to be someone that's representing North Texas at media days?
It's great. It's been a great experience. I've enjoyed my time. It's great to be here with my teammate Damon Ward, and just we taking it all in for sure.
All right, Rich, I'm going to get down to the hard-hitting question first. Before we talk about your team at North Texas, we would like to know which Tejada brother is the best football player.
I'm gonna say myself for sure. I think I got what it takes to take that title now.
So if I called Raleigh and Ranthony right now, what would they say?
They say themselves too.
Well,
it's constant competition.
Yeah.
How much of that competition fed you to who you are today, Ridge?
It definitely helped me grow. Definitely taught me a lot of lessons. Because just growing up, seeing them compete with each other, and then Raleigh, me and him always going at it in every little thing. It definitely brought that towards my game and helped me improve my game a lot.
So, Ridge, what is kind of your mentality heading into this season and that of North Texas as well? Just what's kind of the theme of the offseason been like for you and the team, and just how are you guys feeling as you're starting to kind of hear the drums of war start to beat as we're counting down and only about a month away?
Oh, yeah, we're ready, man. We've been working. We've been working real hard. The focus this offseason has just been the little details and finishing, starting fast and finishing. We're ready for fall camp. We know that we got some guys on this team that's gonna make an impact this year, and we ready. We ready.
How much does it help that Coach Morris is back for another year and it's not something all completely new?
It helps a lot. It helps tremendously. Just being in year two, even on the offensive side and defensive side, a lot of guys they're comfortable now. We know what to expect. We know what we got to do. We know the offense. We know the playbook. We know all of that. And we're just excited because we know we got a lot to prove to people.
Ridge Tejada, cornerback, North Texas, with us on 365 Sports.
What is it like practicing against that offense? It's got to be – you've got to be in heck of a shape. Obviously other people run it, but – there's not maybe more fast-running offenses than the one that you have to look at every day.
You're exactly right. It's tough. I could say that it's very different. I'm used to it now, but that offense is a type where you can know what's coming, but you still might not stop it. It's very fast-paced, very explosive, and I'm just glad that is my team that got that offense.
How much does that just give you a relaxing feeling when you're out there on the field and lining up against guys of y'all aren't as fast as us, y'all don't execute the way that we – just seeing that every day in practice, does that allow you to play a bit more free out there on defense?
For sure it does. Just going off last year, we had top 10 offense in the country, and going against that every week, you're not going to see that every week, week in, week out. You're not going to see a top play against the top offense in the country, top receivers in the country. So it definitely helps your game. It makes the game go a lot slower, for sure.
You were at McNeese State, and then, of course, now at North Texas. How much, no matter how much you enjoy where you are near hometown, of course, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, how much do you miss the cooking and food in Louisiana?
For sure. That's one thing that I always miss. That food can't be beat. It can't be recreated out here. It's really good, but the bright side is I got my dad and my dad's side. They still make some good food out here, so I can hang on to that one.
How did you, when you grow up, and a lot of times your family is like everybody kind of has a school, but you guys all wound up at different ones. Was that by design, or you guys are just so independent of each other that you each had your kind of own things?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd say it's just like our choice. We never really honestly, I don't think it was ever planned for any of us to go D1 and just have the careers that we've had, but it's just how things fell into our lap, how God placed these things in our life. And UNT just happened to be the school that I ended up at. I never expected to even attend UNT at all. I didn't know much about them until I got here. So it was just how we got to our spots. It wasn't planned. I'll say that, it wasn't planned.
Rich, Denton's kind of a hopping spot, man. It's kind of I don't know if it's a hidden jewel for a lot of people who live in Texas, but I think maybe it still is. It's a cool little town, man. How do you enjoy Denton?
It's a great town. I enjoy it a lot. It's growing a lot, too. It's a lot of traffic everywhere now. So I enjoy it, though. There's some little cool spots to hang out around here, too. I enjoy it a lot. Got my own spot out here. It's real cool.
How many schools in the state of Texas that have so many college football programs offered you a scholarship coming out of high school?
You can repeat that? You can repeat that question?
How many colleges in Texas, college football programs in Texas, offered you an actual scholarship coming out of high school?
Say one.
Abilene Christian?
Nah, two. Abilene Christian and Incarnate Word.
What did that do to you? Incarnate Word's playing big boy football, and obviously Abilene Christian's a good school too, and now you're at North Texas. But how did you feel when you were obviously overlooked because you're now playing FBS football?
It definitely put a chip on my shoulder put another chip on my shoulder that I already had. And I knew that I was capable of playing big-time ball. I always knew that. My family always knew that. It was just about opportunity. And luckily, I had the opportunity coming out of McNeese. And Coach Goodge gave me that opportunity, and I thrived in it. And I still got that chip on my shoulder. There's still a lot of people that don't believe in me. But as long as I believe in myself, I know that I'll be all right.
I mentioned the competition with your brothers, Anthony, and also Raleigh growing up and how they pushed you and vice versa. How much did you learn from their experiences of ups and downs of playing the game?
I learned a lot. They taught me a lot. Just seeing the things that they went through and applying it to my experiences. And I talk to them all the time, and they always giving me gems or just giving me talks about how I need to approach the game, how I need to just approach life. And all their experience teaching it to me it's only helped me grow as a person and as a player.
Did your dad call, let's see, he sent me a note. He called Raleigh Tom. Your other brother, Jerry Raleigh, was Tom. Ridge was Jerry. So you guys were Tom and Jerry. Is that right? Is that how he referred to you?
Yeah, he always called us that because we was always just messing around with each other. When my oldest brother would be getting recruited, me and Riley spent the most time together, and we just always would mess with each other, wrestle, fight, just play around with each other. So my dad always come up with some names for us.
He is somebody that over the years, and especially watching Raleigh and his experiences and journey at Baylor, where he was really good statistically. And there were some games, obviously, when things don't go wrong, but that's part of playing the position of cornerback. I don't know of a father that may be more of a supporter, and I guess everybody is, but of their sons and watching them play the way he is. Tell me about him.
He's great, man. He's the best dad you can ask for. And he invests so much time in us and just tries to make sure everything we do is right. And he's just a great man. He's a great husband, great father. And we just trying to be the best man. If we could just be half the man that he is, we'll be good. But man, his support never goes unnoticed from us.
Couple of more things, and I know you got to go. Rich Tejada from North Texas with us on 365 Sports. Who was a better football player, in your opinion, Oregon's DeAnthony Thomas or Auburn's Cam Newton?
Ooh, that's tough. I'll say, that's a tough one, man. Just because DeAnthony Thomas was more like, I played running back a lot, so I like DeAnthony Thomas a lot. But I'll go Cam Newton. Cam Newton he had that swag, and then he took Auburn. Like, Auburn wasn't even that good of a team. He took them to the Natty. I go Cam Newton.
Yeah, I got some inside information that those were two of your favorite players. You played.
I was like, that's
yeah. That's some inside information. You played quarterback with your Little League football team. Is that a position you wish you would have done more of, or do you kind of like eventually does that make you play defensive back better?
Well, when I was a quarterback in Little League, I didn't throw the ball much. I just would run it, do some read options, throw a little bit, but quarterback was I just like running. I just like having the ball in my hand. So that's why I feel like I transitioned to running back when I got a little older. And then when I got to high school, I knew that DB was the realistic position for me.
Well, it's been fun watching your brothers, Ranthony, and also obviously Raleigh. And now what you're doing, Ridge, good luck. Your brother Raleigh gave me some of that inside information on DeAnthony Thomas and Cam Newton. Your dad also sent me a couple of nuggets. And also finally said this, red beans and rice was your favorite Cajun meal. Is that correct?
Yes, by far.
Yeah. Thanks for your time. Appreciate Doug and also Taylor Bryan setting this up to have you on the show today. Enjoy the rest of whatever summer you have left, and good luck when workouts begin soon.
Thank you, man. I appreciate this interview.
Absolutely. We do too. Ridge Tejada from North Texas. That's pretty